Yeah, that's why I wore the vest today. Did the hair a little bit, you know.
There you
Had
go.
to make sure I was looking good for you guys. How's my mustache?
Oh, it's better than Josh's.
Is it looking prime? All right. If the mustache is looking good, then I'm ready to rock.
When'd you shave the sides off?
You know, it actually happened on Saturday after practice.
Okay.
So Caden Jackson, he came over and he'd been talking all week. He's like, yeah, I really want to do the mohawk. He's like, can I come over to your guys' house and can you guys cut it? So he came over, you know, and I was sitting there and I was like, man, that's my guy. I was like, how am I going to let him go solo on this, you know? It's like, so actually, while he was cutting his hair, you know, I took my little puppy to the dog park, and I was sitting there, I was thinking about it, and I was trying to, you know, figure out, do I want to do this? Because I told myself I was just going to do the mustache this year.
Right.
I just wanted to, you know, I wanted to keep my hair clean, you know, look somewhat presentable this year. And then on my drive home, I was like, no, because actually I passed somewhat by his house. You know, I can see his house from the main road, and I just knew he needed somebody to, you know, do it with. So I went home and I had my man Matt List. He whipped me up a nice little mohawk.
How's Matt doing? I know he wasn't able to be with you guys in camp, but is he kind of back with you, you know, 100% now?
He's actually just going through the final stages of getting cleared.
Okay.
So it's going to be really exciting to have him back. You know, that's someone that we've definitely missed. So yeah, like I was saying, he should be back in the next couple of days. So it'll be really good to have him, you know, back in the the room with us and on the field. So looking forward to that.
So who all's got the mohawk now?
So it's just me and Caden Jackson.
Okay,
so far.
dude.
You know me though. I'm gonna work my magic. You know, it's funny. I talked to Matt said when he gets back, you know, he's for sure going the mustache. So I got another, you know, comrade there. But he looked at me and he's like, I'm not doing the mohawk, but I'm gonna do my magic. So I'm gonna get some. I gotta get one more in there. So.
Have you tried to get Josh at all, or is that too tough?
Yeah, so I was sitting back there and I was listening to him when he was talking about it. No, I have not. You know, I know. You know, I have not tried to get him to do the mohawk yet. But now, you know, now that it's brought up, I got to work my magic. But I can't promise anything on that one.
How do you evaluate his mustache?
Oh, you know, as he mentioned, it's, you know, it's not all there yet, but I mean, given a month or so, it's going to be looking pretty fresh. I'm pretty excited about it.
I know Coach Bull kind of gave him some trouble for a while that he, you know, didn't even need to shave. Did that get to him? Is that why he's finally growing it out?
No, I don't think that got to him. But nah, I don't think so.
So, you know, being named captain, I guess congratulations. And,
Thank you.
You know, what does that mean to you?
You know, it's truly an honor, you know, being, you know, chosen by your teammates. You know, it's always something that's special, and it means, you know, a ton to me. You know, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, I'm going to stay who I am. I'm not going to, you know, now that I, you know, got elected captain, I'm not going to change who I am. You know, I'm going to do everything I do every day. You know, I'm going to go through, you know, the day just like, you know, if I wasn't. So, but yeah, you know, it's special. It feels good, you know, to know that the guys trust me and stuff. So.
And you guys vote on it? It's a team voted thing, is that right?
Yeah, it is a team voted thing.
Did you vote for yourself?
No, I did not. I did not. No.
You know, last year, obviously, you guys had a pretty strong group of seniors. You know, are there captains in the past that you've learned anything from or observed from in terms of what it means to be a captain?
Yeah, you know, all the captains that we've had before, you know, they're all amazing guys. You know, I mean, they're all, you know, true leaders on and off the field. That's one big thing, you know, I've taken away from, you know, every one of those guys. Just that leadership role, you know, it's not just an on the field thing, you know, it's, you got to be about the right things, you know, even off the field. And that's something that, you know, over my few years here, you know, that I've really learned from every single one of our captains. So it's always good to, you know, have those role models that kind of pave the way for you. So
I guess, you know, going to Iowa, I think they're also a team that uses a fullback. Do you feel like the kind of makeup of your guys' programs are similar, just in terms of you guys like to be sort of the tough-nosed, you know, grinded-out football program?
When you look at both programs, like you said, yeah, you know, they're both, you know, running styled offense. So, you know, there are definitely going to be those similarities, you know, in like, you know, the run game and stuff. So it is kind of cool, you know, being able to, you know, because even though like I'm specifically, you know, watching like the defense, you know, because that's who I'm going to be going up against, you know, every once in a while, you know, I'll flip over and, you know, watch a little bit of the offense. And it is just, you know, kind of cool to be able to see, you know, just another team, you know, like using the fullback position and kind of doing a down the hill running. So.
I guess, what have you seen from their defense on film?
You know, they're definitely a good defense. When you think of, you know, the Big Ten, it's a pretty well-known, you know, conference. You their linebackers, like, because I specifically, I'm looking at everybody, but a lot of the guys that I'll be blocking, like a linebacker at the end group, and they have a really good core there. So I'm really looking forward to being able to, go there and kind of go against those guys and that group. So.
You mentioned, Big Ten's kind of a defensive conference in terms of its reputation. Do they compare at all to what Nebraska did last year?
Oh, there's similarities and differences between, you can look at any team and any defense that you go up against, and you can always find, a little bit of similarities, whether they're like 3 down, 4 down, kind of how their backers, are spread out, and, their corners, what kind of protection they're running. So you can always find, similarities and differences between teams.
Is it noticeable when you go up against a Power 5 team, just in terms of the level of physicality, or what kind of athletes they have on the other side?
No, not at all. I don't think that phases, one bit. You don't think about that one bit. We go into every week thinking we're going to beat the team, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. So no, we never look at oh, these guys are they're the Giants. They're gonna just do whatever they want. Now you go into every week thinking you're going to win, you're going to come out on top, and that's exactly what we're doing this week.
Do you guys look at that Nebraska game last year as, do you take the positive out of it, that you were in it for 3 quarters, or that fourth quarter still gets you guys? I guess what do you guys make of that game a year later?
No, looking back, we don't like to look, back in the past because, we're on this season and stuff. But you always look, at things that, you did good that you can replicate. And then you look at things that, hey, we need to, kind of focus on this and work on this to kind of, make that craft just even that much better. So you can find a lot out of, past games. But like I mentioned, it's not something that we really are reflecting on right now because we're looking at this week going in to try and beat our opponent.
Right. And I know, you guys had gone a long time without winning a road game. You ended that streak at CSU and then, pick up another Nevada, but then lose a few more down the stretch. Do you think, you guys are past that now and you're comfortable with playing on the road, or what? I guess where do you feel like you guys are at in that regard?
We're definitely past that, and this is a whole new year, whole new team of ours. So yeah, we're not gonna start that trend off this week. We're gonna definitely go in. We're gonna take that W and get out.
You mentioned looking at the linebackers in Iowa, Josie Jewell's obviously kind of the name there. Just what have you seen from him in particular?
He's a bigger physical guy. It's he definitely, it's good to see him. And watching him on film, he definitely is an active guy. We're kind of keen on him a little bit. Just trying to really hone in on what he does and his movements and how he reads things. But we got some definitely good things going in that is going to take care of it.
And does the helmet fit any differently when there's no hair on the side, or does it feel weird?
That is funny because when I first put it on today, I was really expecting it to, kind of wig a little bit, and actually, you know what? Not too bad.
Okay.
So I was pretty positive about that.